So depending on channel size, did you know that the average YouTuber makes between $1,000 and $10,000 per month? Did you also know that there are people over the age of 50 who are killing it in these YouTube streets? Hi, I'm Savannah Taylor. Welcome back to the channel, and I am here to let you know that if you have not started a YouTube channel and you are looking for passive streams of income or to just make primary income as an online content creator, you are missing out. I cannot say that any more intensely. And I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you really just need to press record. Number 1, like I said, there are people out here who are killing it on YouTube and making serious money. Now, like I also said, it depends on your channel size. If you're a small channel, you can still make money. And if you've seen my previous videos, and I'll put links down below, you don't have to be monetized on YouTube to start making money. You can make money along the way, okay? There's a ton of ways to do that. And again, I'll put links down below to check out my videos on how to do that. So primary income, passive income, it is such a blessing to be able to look in my account and just when I need that extra something, to find it there, all because I'm doing what I love to do. Listen, I have gardening channels on here, inspirational channels. So if you're one of those people that think, ain't no young people gonna listen to me, do you know that most of the people who comment on my gardening channel are young people? If you have something of value to give to any generation, I'm telling you, people are going to watch you. Here's the other thing you have to remember. YouTube is still very young when you think in terms of a platform. I think YouTube started around 2005, so it's about 18 years old, less than 20 years old, which is nothing. So if you're one of those people who always said to yourself, you know, where was I when Microsoft was only 11 cents a share type thing? Well, this is one of those moments. This is the ground game. This is the future. Okay, this is the future of entertainment. This is the future of education. Many of you have jobs where they have mandatory trainings. And when you tap those links to those trainings at your job, they go to a YouTube channel. Okay, so what does that tell you? That tells you that even though you may not have a large following to begin with, think about the organizations that you already belong to. Many of you have church organizations and groups or little social circles or big social circles. Maybe you belong to a sorority, fraternity, or whatnot. You already have a platform. You're just not really thinking of it in terms of an online platform. Okay, I'm telling you, where there's a will, there's a way. And again, even if you start out small, because it does take time to build a channel, but you can start making money as soon as you start the channel. And like I said, I'll have links below to my other videos if you want to know how to do that. Now, here's a little something for you authors out there who are self-published and you've been trying to sell your books. YouTube is actually how I started out when I was trying to get my first book out. I've written 3 books now. And even though you may not have ever heard of my books, trust and believe I've made some money off of my books because of my YouTube channel. Selling books is about really getting your face out there, getting your presence out there. It doesn't matter how awesome your book is. If people really don't know who you are, it's really hard to sell books. Even if you're on Amazon. I was on Amazon, I was on barnesandnoble.com, but it wasn't until I started my YouTube channel that I was able to really get recognition and to connect with a community. Because once you build that community, you're going to see your book sales take off. It's not even about telling everything that's about your book. If you go back and look at my previous videos, you'll see that I kind of took certain chapters and just kind of put a little meat around the bones, but wasn't necessarily in the book. It's kind of like a teaser thing. So for those of you who are authors, you're self-published, even if you published a book a while ago, you can bring those sales back to life with a YouTube channel. I'm telling you. Now, here's a little tip for those of you who cook, and I mean old school cooking. Y'all know there's a lot of cooking channels out there. There's a lot of, chefs and whatnot who are down with this whole Gordon Ramsay generation, which is all fine and good. I ain't hating on Gordon Ramsay. I watch Gordon Ramsay. But you know what? That old school way of cooking, people are looking for that. People appreciate that. There are young people who still want to know, how do you cook some oxtails? Okay, I'm really dating myself. How do you cook them pound cakes? People are looking for ways to return to the way we used to do it back in the day. Okay, before box mix was the way to do everything. Okay. So keep that in mind, because sometimes I think we do feel a little slighted when young people say certain things about, nobody does that anymore. Nobody says that anymore. Well, let me tell you, there are channels and followers and subscribers who say different. Okay, they like that old school way of thinking. I think about, even there's a lady, I think her channel is called Mary's Nest, and she is a homesteader. Go check her out. Okay, you are going to be blown away if you've never heard of Mary's Nest. This woman shows how to make stuff like sourdough and bone broth, and you would think, who in the world wants to know how to make? Apparently millions. Okay, go check her out. So, and I'm just saying that to encourage you and to let you know, you are never too old. I'm telling you, people appreciate the old ways. Now, one of the key things is you do have to look at YouTube as a business. This is not about just, yes, we do say press record, but you do have to commit to being a lifelong learner. And if you're one of those people who's willing to, do the work, you will definitely see a great return from YouTube. And it's easy money. It's easy money. At the end of the day, yeah, you're treating it like a business. Yeah, you do have to have some discipline. Yes, you do have to practice some strategies. But come on now. Come on now. This is easy money. Are there a few technical things you got to learn? Yeah, but anything worth having is worth doing. Okay, so at the end of the day, it's still easy money, y'all. Here's the other thing about starting a YouTube channel when you're over 50. You have some wisdom and some knowledge, years of wisdom and knowledge that automatically make you an expert, automatically make you an authority in your field or whatever you're trying to talk about. There is a generation out here who really needs and wants your wisdom. They want to hear what you have to say, and they will listen. As I said before, I've got a gardening channel of all things that young people are listening to me. And I guarantee you, if you have something of value, if you have something that really is passionate, because people, they recognize passion. They recognize when you are excited about what you want to talk about. All right. That energy really comes through, and people will connect with that. So trust that. Trust the fact that people will listen to what you have to say when you're very passionate about it. And I talk about this in previous videos because that's what I'm talking about is your niche. I do go into that. If you don't know what a niche is, like I said, go back and listen to my other videos. But in short, it really is a topic that you stick to, a topic that you make your overall, what your videos are about. Now, here's the last thing about starting a YouTube channel, especially if you're of a particular age. This is legacy, you guys. This is legacy. Whenever you post a video on YouTube, it's evergreen content. What do I mean by that? Whenever people search for your topic, Google is a search engine. Google is the second largest search engine in the world. Okay, second to only Google, which owns YouTube. And so when you post things on your channel and people look up years from now how to do whatever, or they want to hear about whatever you're talking about, your content's going to come up. Your children are going to see this. Your grandchildren are going to see this. People are going to see this for years to come until you take it down. Okay, so we're talking legacy. People are going to be able to go back and watch your journey and watch. How many of you love to travel? Do you know that travel channels do very well on YouTube? Okay, you are living possibly a life that other people are going to see as goals, or you can help a lot of people out who are like, okay, if I travel to Dubai, what do I need to look out for? What do I need to know? Where are the best places to eat? Where are the best places to stay? And a lot of you retirees who love to travel can give that information to people. I'm telling you, no matter how old you are, people want to know where the best places to eat and stay are. That ain't gonna never get old, okay? So keep that kind of information in mind when you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel. And always remember, I don't care if you're way over 50. You are never too old to start a YouTube channel. And I mean, there are channels out there to prove it. They've got followers, thousands, hundreds, thousands of followers. But again, don't be discouraged by the fact that just because you don't have thousands of and hundreds of thousands of followers that you can't do well on here. Small channels do well. Don't be sleeping on the small channels now, okay? Do not sleep on the small channels, because small channels out here making some money, okay? And if you are now interested in starting your YouTube channel, I want you to subscribe and check out my next video.